Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristi. I am an intuitive psychic, I guess you could call me, and I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for quite a while. Seeing as we are in a new year, a new decade, I decided I'm just going to go for it. I don't know what is going to come of this, but I'm really excited. I used to share quite a bit of myself and my personal life, um, and I kind of got out of doing that a little bit. So, this is going to be my way of stepping back into that vulnerability, and I hope to use this channel as not only a healing tool for myself as I work through my own life, my own past experiences and issues, but also I hope to be able to bring you guys some tools and some inspiration. I hope to be able to teach you some things based on my own experiences and what I've been through and the life that I currently lead. So, this, I guess, is just my little introduction video. I tend to be a little bit awkward and weird. I am used to doing live videos on Facebook and things like that, so I feel odd talking essentially to myself right now. But hopefully, you guys will be able to learn a little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Kristi and I am a psychic medium, intuitive, holistic healer, many different labels or identities, I guess, that I can use to describe myself. I do healing sessions with people all over the country, all over the world, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, giving a little bit of history about myself, I'm 33. I went through about 10 years of depression in my late teens and my 20s. As a teen, I was in an abusive relationship, a little bit of physical abuse, but mainly some extreme mental abuse. And even about 15 years later, I'm still working through a lot of that, and trying to heal the trauma from that, essentially. So I was in that relationship until I was almost 19. For about 3 years, I was in that relationship, and after that, I went to university for a year. I met someone and I ended up getting pregnant, so I dropped out of university. I had a baby when I was 20. My grandma passed away while I was pregnant. She was a very special person to me, so that's also something that I'm trying to work through. A lot of that grief I haven't really released or probably even actually acknowledged. So that's on my very long list of things that I am working to heal. After that, I had a couple of different relationships. Really, I was just seeking someone to help me not be lonely. I was really scared to be alone and to feel lonely, to be by myself. And around age probably, I'm 33 now, so maybe around age 20, between 25 to 27, I would say. I really was in the darkest days of my depression. I was in a very toxic relationship when my depression kind of came to its tipping point, I would call it. There was one night in particular that I don't think I'll ever forget it. I was sitting at home, I was by myself, and I believe my son was at home with me, and he was sleeping in the next room. At this time, he would have been maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I was wondering what I had in the house that I could use to end my life. So Thankfully, I did not take it that far. Thankfully, I was aware enough to recognize those thoughts that I was having, and that's when I started to reach out for help. So I began seeing a counselor at that time. Didn't really vibe with that. At that time, I really didn't feel that it was for me. And then I stumbled upon a healing modality called Body Talk. And so this is a natural kind of holistic or alternative healing modality. And that's really the first thing that helped to lift and ease that depression. So this would have been in 2013, maybe early 2014. And I had a few sessions from a practitioner in the area where I was living, and I started to feel better. I found myself in good moods for no reason, which hadn't happened in a very long time. I was starting to feel happier. I was starting to feel lighter. I was starting to become a little bit more aware of my life, I guess. It was like there had been like a heavy, wet blanket on my all areas of life. Um, and of course, a lot of that depression was stemming from the abusive relationship that I had been in, um, my grandmother passing away, postpartum depression, being a single mom at age 20. A lot of that was very difficult to go through. And so now, when I was at age 26, 27, I was finally able to start seeing my life again, I guess you could say. And so in 2014, I actually went in and took the Body Talk training and became a practitioner and started practicing on other people. And things just sort of took off from there. I ended my relationship after almost 4 years. And that is also when my own healing kind of really started to take off and to evolve. And now I'm not into, but I have been working with what I like to call self healing. So after I took my Body Talk training, I took my Reiki training, and things really just blossomed from there. I am constantly reading, constantly learning new things, and just learning about many different areas of natural healing, holistic healing. And a couple years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, um, I was working with a mentor, working with a healer. She was helping me heal, and it essentially was uncovered that I was a psychic, a medium. So if this type of thing you're really, really not open to, I would just bail right now, because a lot of what I'm going to talk about, a lot of what I'm going to share with you is going to have to do with this world of spirituality, of psychic mediumship, intuition, and all sorts of things like that. So after I discovered that, I was really able to start digging a little bit deeper into some of my own experiences, my own traumas that I had gone through. And now we are in 2020. I'm 33, and I'm really, really seeing how much work there is yet to be done. Realistically, I don't believe that this self healing work ever ends. I think there's always things to be improving on. There's always past experiences and things to be releasing and let go of. And there's always things to learn, and there's always ways to expand and grow. So that's kind of where I am right now. Like I said in the beginning, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while, but I have been feeling like I've needed things to talk about. And right now it feels a little bit aimless. I'm not really sure what the goal here is, if there is a goal, but I guess maybe I will start by using this as sort of my online diary, maybe. And I will be sharing the tools that I use to work with self healing, the tools that I use to enhance my intuition. And so, if you guys are open for that, if you're wanting to just learn more, if you're wanting to just follow along with my journey, you can feel free to stay tuned. If at any point you're watching any of my videos and you have any questions about the work that I do, about anything that I have personally experienced and been through in the past, and I will open up more about that in detail as I do more videos, you can feel free to contact me. I'm new to YouTube, but I think that I can put my information in the description box, so watch for that. And I guess I'm just looking forward to getting into more of a vulnerable space again. Even though right now I maybe don't know what that's going to look like and don't know where it's going to go. I'm just trying to show up and move forward as I grow and heal. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys will stick with me.